right.
Oh, yeah.
What the
Might
fuck,
not
Mike?
either.
You work for the FBI now?
You see that?
Recording our shit?
This message is being recorded.
Oh no.
He's the government watchdog.
For quality
Hey, Mike.
assurance, we are
So,
recording this
I
call.
do have one of the fakest names in the world, though. Mike White.
Mike White.
Junior.
Mike White Jr.
Mhm.
I have to do it because my dad my dad is obviously senior, but we've gotten
So,
our
Mike-
bills shit mixed up before. What's up?
Mike, you gotta promise me one thing, man.
What?
The next kid you have needs to be named Walter.
Walter? Do you want to know
Walter White.
something? That was my
Walter
grandfather's
White.
name.
Breaking
That was his
Bad.
Oh
grandfather's
yeah, he
name.
said something about that.
Wait, what?
My grandpa's name was Walter White.
Oh,
So I
is
can
it?
play the
Fucking
song?
sweet.
No, personally, if I were you, I would go with the name Black or White. Like Michael Jackson. It don't matter if you're black or
All right.
white.
Ew.
Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Is that
Everybody show off the
Ghostbusters?
shirts. Yeah,
I'm still like,
Extreme Warriors.
I'm not wearing my shirt.
Devin has got a shit because he's in Canada.
I can't go any lower. I'm naked under my shirt.
We're all naked under our shirts.
All right,
Damn right.
so let's talk about
Liz.
clowns. Blake.
So wait,
take
are
over-
we still on
wait,
live
what?
on Facebook or no?
No, we're not
on
on
YouTube.
Facebook.
YouTube, I mean.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. Yeah, we're live.
Okay, cool.
We've been live
Get with
for
it.
like
Well, I didn't know if we canceled that and then we were just going to record it and post it, but never mind.
no, it's
We've
cool.
been live this whole time.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
mother of
recording
God.
it, so hopefully it works.
You were saying, Devin?
So yeah, I'm recording everything, so everything should be good. If not, we'll fucking try again some other time. Anyways, so who wants to start off with the whole clown conversation?
Well, Jay said he's got a story to start us off, so.
All right, Jay, let's hear it,
Oh,
man.
put all the pressure on me. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah, Dad.
So, some time ago, 7 years ago,
Oh,
Pretty
fuck.
old.
well, it wasn't really that long ago, but maybe like 15, 18 years ago, I used to work for McDonald's back in my youth.
I bet that's
And
all of Bradley's existence.
my general manager, her name was Robin, came up to me one day, was like, we were wondering if you could do us a huge favor. So I'm like, yeah, what do you need? And she asked me if I could drive the actual real Ronald McDonald around to a bunch of local schools in my area to do an assembly. So I was like, heck yeah, I'll do it. But the stipulations were I had to be there at exactly 15 minutes, like before 9 a.m. I had to be there 8:45 on the dot. I wasn't allowed to see his face without the makeup on. I wasn't allowed to get his actual name. Like, they were so secretive it wasn't even funny. And this was
Dude,
the
that's like-
actual commercial Ronald McDonald, like the legit Ronald McDonald.
Wow. That's
So
awesome.
for 3 whole days, I had to drive this guy around to a bunch of different schools.
What
And then
the-
he throws me on the spot at the school that I first went to. Is called Theresa Primary, and he's acting like I'm some local hero or something. I'm like, I'm a pothead stoner, and I'm like burnt as I was there. And I'm like,
Sup,
called
dude?
up in front of 1,000 kids. It was quite awkward. But literally the whole time I'm driving, the guy's just humming the McDonald's theme like. So 3 days I had to deal with this.
Did
But
you
all
talk to
in
him
all,
at
it
all?
was a. Oh yeah, we actually talked a lot. He's a very, very nice guy, but he had
Did
2
you
daughters
actually
that were
have to call him
pretty
Ronald
cute.
McDonald, though? Like, that's fucking
I
crazy.
did, yeah. Yeah, I was like I had to sign an NDA and all that, man. Like this was no joke.
Oh my god.
Did you smoke a joint with him?
So just so everybody knows, Ronald McDonald's like the Secret Service.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Secret Service, holy fuck. That actually sounds kind of fucking scary though. Like,
It
Yeah.
was every time I looked out the peripheral vision, dude, I was kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. Clowns, I don't know what it is with clowns, but they do kind of freak me out.
It's just
Yeah,
like
did you-
you don't know what they actually look like, and it's like a serial killer having a mask, whatever. Like
Yeah,
you don't want to know
no,
what's
but-
underneath.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if sitting beside me is Ron Wayne Gacy. I had no idea.
Robin Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
I got a creepy clown story.
oh,
My
that kid
aunt.
is still alive?
Huh?
Okay, we're still good. Okay, we lost the connection for a minute. Fucked. We should also share this to Facebook and shit too, eh?
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
Hey. No, I got a creepy clown story. my mother, or not my mother, I used to live in this trailer that my aunt moved into later, after I moved out, and I just realized I have a package over there. Anyways, she had like clowns and like porcelain like clown dolls just like hanging from the ceilings, and I was fucking freaked out whenever I was over there. It was just like, and they were like these like actual like old porcelain dolls like made up with like clown makeup.
Yeah,
And,
dude, we're not able to fucking go live right now. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but
see what?
I would say just record this and then we'll post this later or after we're done.
All right.
I got to find some way to, or y'all probably have to upload it to my channel then. Because I don't know how to get like an hour worth of footage over to mine.
But we can go on for a little bit. This is probably going to be a shorter stream than
That's
usual.
what I was thinking.
Probably like an hour,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's all good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
Whatever
Yeah,
boys
All
need.
right. So
What's
I
your
got a
favorite
Can I
horror
say my
clown movie?
story?
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
fucking clown story.
Alright, let's hear it.
Is that okay?
Hell yeah.
All right. I told you guys before when we were talking, but when I was probably about 6, 7 years old, my grandpa used to go to garage sales and buy clowns, and
Like the porcelain dolls?
No, like just any type
Or
of
people.
clown statue or anything. Yes. He was.
He's buying clown people.
He rounded up clowns and kept them in the basement.
That's why McDonald's isn't allowed to fucking tell Jay his real name.
Yeah, Michael tried to kidnap him.
So I had like 6 clown guys in my closet I got to play with every day.
Okay.
But no, I
can't
I
stop
don't know
laughing.
why, but I had this 6-foot tall shelf in my room, and every shelf like was filled with clowns. And every time I would get like sent to my room or doing something bad, I had to fucking turn all the clowns around because they were smiling at me, and I was pissed because I was mad they were smiling. So this is the one that like I always had a special like attachment to, because this is like I think one of the first ones my grandpa got me.
Yeah.
But it's actually got like gold flakes on the bottom here and stuff. But yeah, this one I like. This one's creepy looking.
Dude, I was gonna say that one actually kind of looks like the OG Pennywise.
Yeah, it does a little bit. And my ex was scared to death of them, so I got my kids to like pull up clown pictures on the phone, and she'd just freak out. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you didn't want the clowns, you could probably just set them over at your fucking ex's house, like lay them all around like gnomes.
Oh God. Do you guys remember?
Michael?
What's up?
What did your friends think of your room when you were little?
It didn't last that long. I know that. It was like maybe a year or two, and then I had a fucking space room.
The phase, Mom.
Yeah,
I know what they were thinking. America's Most Wanted.
In the making.
Oh God, shut the fuck up. They haven't caught me
Bradley.
yet.
Bradley got a scary clown story.
I don't have a scary clown story, but I have a clown story.
Let's hear it.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, it revolves around Ronald McDonald too. I was gonna ask Jay, did you ever drive him around in Kentucky by any chance?
No, it was all in New York, but he does travel the country.
Because Ronald McDonald came to my Head Start back in 2007 when I was about 6 or 7.
Jesus,
And you were a
And
baby.
I was a sophomore in college.
I was hard to get in retirement.
well, my Head Start, we were talking, like he was talking to like all of the kids and stuff, and he started doing like these little magic tricks. He brought out like a magic hat and a magic wand and crap, and he called me up there to be his
Oh, he pulled his
volunteer
magic
for
wand out.
stupid reason.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you, bro.
He pulled it like some kind of hat on, and he put like this. It was so weird, but he asked for volunteers, and I'm the only one in the room that didn't raise my hand, so he picked me. And,
You little boy.
I didn't want but my teacher made me, and he got down on his knee. He's like, "Hi, little boy. What's your name?" I got scared away.
Dude, just I can imagine Brad right now. Bam!
He's like, "Do you want to make a milkshake, little boy?"
Oh God!
My milkshake brings all the clowns to the yard.
What?
Hiya, Bradley. Imagine that.
We all
Yo,
It's
down
Uncle
here.
Ronald.
I gotta ask you guys. What was your first how was your first experience watching the OG It?
Oh God.
Okay,
Well,
we'll start with Mike first. We'll start with Mike first.
I remember this day. I'm glad you brought this up. I remember renting it from Blockbuster, and it was a 2-disc or a 2-tape thing, and watching it with my parents were gone, so my sisters were there, and I think they had some friends over or something. But I remember it was what 92, right?
Holy fuck, dude.
What year did it
Well,
come out?
yeah.
92?
It came out in 1990.
90. Yeah. Okay. So I was like 4 or 5. I don't know.
I was like -10.
No, it couldn't. No, I couldn't. It had to have been a little late. I would say it was.
No,
either like
it was
92.
1990. It was 90.
When it was it VHS when it came out?
Oh, VHS.
Oh, on VHS it would have been 91.
Yeah. So I know. I think it was either 91 or 92 around that time when I first saw it. And I remember we turned all the we were out swimming. We came in. We popped the VHSs in. We put the blankets on the ground, and I was scared fucking shitless of that clown. I think that might have ended my clown room. To be honest with you. Honestly, I think that might have ended it. To be honest, but honestly, I remember when the tape stopped and the screen went blue. The power went out in our house.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
I literally I started bawling my eyes out. My sisters were trying to calm me down. I don't know what happened, but dude, it was it was the perfect scenario with the power going out. As soon as the tape stopped, and I was shitting my pants.
I bet. That's
But
a
yeah,
Break out your shitting pants.
I love that movie though. And when I was younger, I never realized that it was an actual series before the movie. I always thought it was just a movie, because I was too young to see the series. So I thought when the double tape came out, I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Jay,
Yeah, that's it.
I
What was
had
your first
the same
experience?
fucking problem with mine too. I think this is So this one, because I got it on Blu-ray, right? They literally just made it into a 3-hour movie, man.
Yep.
It's fucking long.
It's such a great movie though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but all I know is I'm so old. I actually seen the world television premiere of it
Holy shit, really?
Of course you did, Jay.
on ABC. It would start at 9 p.m. at night. It was a 2-night event. It was pretty rad. But I'm a huge Pennywise fan.
You know what though?
To me, Pennywise is the greatest clown of all time.
I think that would have been a fucking great series to watch, brand new.
It was. It
Like,
was
yeah.
epic.
like
That and
the suspense,
Kings
the
of the Stand
suspense
as well.
waiting for the next fucking episode. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, was it? I seriously remember it like it was yesterday. That was back when we had the crappy analog cable.
Yep.
The Jay's
The
first
black-
time
yeah, the
watching
black
it
box?
was literally when it came out. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Well,
But you, Devin.
so if we're putting it into episodes, basically, so what happened? I'm pretty sure, from what I recall, from watching it on fucking Project Free TV or whatever the fuck. Didn't the first episode end with Stan in the tub?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
I
Yeah.
believe it did.
And then the next episode was just a follow up of that, and then just everything else.
Yeah.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it did a little bit of a recap.
Yeah. Oh fuck, yo, how do you feel about? Okay, this isn't really clown related, but how do you feel about recaps in movies?
I love it.
In movies?
Yeah, and just in horror movies in general.
I know people can see it as retreading the same old ground, but for the first 4 Friday the 13th movies, I
Yeah,
thought
they
it was
did
fucking pulled off phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say.
I loved it, and it showed that fucking Paul was still alive. Sorry, I still make
Yeah.
that point.
Oh hell yeah.
I mean, could you? I think it only works for certain movies because you couldn't imagine having a recap in a Halloween movie.
Well, they did that for
They
the
did
first
what?
two.
Was it the first two?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They did. Shit, I haven't seen those.
But
in a
it
while.
was, I think it was only just the first two, wasn't
It
it?
was just the first two, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
You're right. They did.
Fuck
They
yeah.
wouldn't want to show a superior
You're right.
mask at the beginning of 4 anyways, so
You're so right.
just get people disappointed already.
Yeah.
What was your
Well-
first experience watching it, Jay? Or not Jay,
My first
Devin.
experience.
Wait, who's going first?
Devin!
You go, Dev.
So this would be so much better if it was Chucky related because I have a better story. But, so my first time watching it, I think I was like 6 or 7. So this was like 2006 or 2007. But really, and again, oh, I know you guys are feeling old, eh? But
Hey?
but yeah, man, like I remember my dad had the 2-disc DVD set.
Yeah.
So like Blu-rays weren't a thing back then. So he had the 2-disc DVD set, and I remember like I remember at least searching for like 3 or 4 years for that fucking DVD set because I always wanted to watch it again, like as I got older, right? Just so I could get a better understanding of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as you get older, you start to understand things a lot more. But yeah, man, like the first time I watched it, I remember very clearly the little girl in the beginning, like on her tricycle, and she just gets fucking snatched, man. Oh my god,
Yep.
that scene scared the shit out of me. But yeah,
Uh,
that's
Sewer
pretty
scene. The
much-
sewer scene scared the shit out of me.
what was that, Mike?
I said the sewer.
Oh, the sewer, like with Georgie.
Yeah. That was.
I like that hat.
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking sick hat.
I'm not even a hat
Sweet.
guy, but I like that hat.
If we're showing off
Oh, that's a
hats,
hat. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got that and this bad bitch.
Ooh.
Both Pennywise.
I remember the first
As
time I
my
saw
great
the...
niece says, Pennywisey. She's 4 years old.
Pennywise.
Aw.
Yeah, they love horror. So we got a future with
That's
horror.
fucking awesome.
Yes,
Hell
we
yeah.
do. Like,
My first experience watching the original it was about a year before the new one came out in 2017 or whatever.
Shit.
yeah,
I mean,
really?
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I
like,
saw
you're
it like
late.
it was
Late bloomer.
only with that. But I was watching on TV with my dad because they were playing it. I was like, it's kind of cheesy, but I like it.
Dude,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is
super
like
cheesy.
Go with me.
fucking
Yeah,
cheesy as
there was a lot of
Albert
cheese, but
Can.
There's
and now from Tim Curry.
No. No, I love that part.
I know, I did
Does
too.
Whoa. So that scene, like we're talking about the library scene, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that scene, like where Pennywise has all those floating balloons popping with blood and shit,
Yep.
you'll
Yeah.
see, like, pay attention to the old woman. She fucking
flinches.
flinches.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
You
It's
can
hard
see her,
not
she
to.
just-
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
It's like- I mean, that's got to be hard though, guys. I think, like, trying to stand still and getting like shit right in your face.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, Michael. We can practice later.
Shut up.
All right, Brad,
We'll see
look
if you
what-
flinch.
You know what's really cool on my screen right now? It's like
What?
I can see Blake, but like Bradley's circle is like right in his eye, so it looks like he's like a Terminator with Bradley in his eye.
Oh my God. All right, Bradley, can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, buddy, tell us about your first experience watching It, the original It.
Can
Can I
y'all
play
see my
later?
video? Because I first.
What's up?
Wait,
Can y'all see
what's
my-
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
y'all
see your video.
I wanted to show y'all something first before I said anything.
Ooh, yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
show us.
cool.
Show us.
The
Ooh.
It Steelbook.
That's a cool
Oh, that's
cover.
cool.
Holy fuck,
Yeah.
okay, I'm so delayed right now. I need to wait a second. Okay, there it is. Fuck yeah,
That's a really
like-
cool cover.
That is, yeah.
To be honest, I watched the I didn't even know there was an It original movie till after I watched remake in 2017.
Call me
Okay.
a late bloomer.
See,
So
no,
then,
that's the thing I like about it though. Like with that, like if you watch a remake or like a new fucking type of movie or whatever made from a TV show, and you didn't know there was a TV show at all about like an original series or whatever, you go into that remake with a fresh mind, and I fucking
Yeah.
love it.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Blake. Blake. I was like, if honestly, I think if I was you back then, and I hadn't seen the original, I would have been curious to see the remake first, then go back and see the original.
Actually, I saw it like a year before the new one came out. Before I even knew about it.
Yeah.
It was like
Honestly,
I
I think
I just wonder.
I think
how that
seeing
would
the new
go.
movie would ruin the old movie.
You think
Like
so?
if you see it first.
See, yeah, that's
Because it's
that's
so
kind of my
dated.
thing.
But
That-
wouldn't
that was
you-
my
I
case
guess
Oh,
it
with-
does
yeah,
now, still
yeah.
does.
It's just hard
That's
for me
kinda
because
my case with Child's Play.
I'm true to the original, and I mean I loved the remake. The second
Yeah.
one was but
See, for me, like since I watched the remake first, I love.
So you
the
did?
remake. Yeah, I
okay.
watched the
So now,
remake.
so explain how you feel. I guess I didn't.
I didn't know the original existed until about a year after the remake came out.
Hmm.
I
What are your thoughts on
really
it, then?
don't. I really like that. Boring.
You find the first one boring?
I don't like
And
it.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I like the first part with the kids. That's entertaining and watchable.
Yeah,
It does
hate
drag
the
on
second
a
part. I
lot
can't
on the
stand
second part.
yeah.
It does drag
Well,
out.
The thing, like, I understand what they were trying to do with it since it was originally a TV series.
Yeah.
But the one thing I didn't like is the fucking like the back and forth with like adults to kids and fucking kids to adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I really like
the flashbacks and stuff.
I really
I
like
have-
the remake dealt with the kids first.
About it.
I did like that. It
But
was
in all
more-
honesty, though, it actually follows the book in that sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So they had to edit out a lot of stuff from the book.
Oh yeah.
including that one scene.
Yeah. The one.
Yep, the giant puking turtle who puked the universe, bunch of different things.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not what I was talking about.
There was
Oh,
another.
you're
No,
talking about
I think I
the sex scene with the kids.
Yeah,
That's fucking.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
talking about.
If I'm the only one that wanted to see
I don't know.
them put that turtle on him.
We're having complications. You guys good? Can we hear each other?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Y'all don't hate. Yeah.
What?
Y'all don't hate now, do you?
Oh no. I know. I hated you when you said Jesse Takes Manhattan is your. You like that one? That's when that started, but that's beside the point.
I'm so
love that
confused.
one.
What?
He asked if we hated him now, and I said no. I started hating you when you said Jason Takes Manhattan
Dude,
was good.
No. Here's the thing, Brad. So, if
Here we go again.
Here we go.
you're wrong, because you're just stating your opinion about a movie.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to apologize, man. It's all
Don't
fucking
ever
good.
apologize. I can totally understand where you're coming from. That's why I was
How-
curious. Like, I didn't know you saw the remake first, so I'm glad you did because now I know that it probably would be really boring. But
Even
I'm glad
though I
I
watched-
saw it when I was young because it scared the fucking living shit out of me.
You can imagine Tim Curry was great.
Oh, dude's a master.
Dude,
Yeah, he was.
Still, I think Tim Curry still holds up to this day.
Mhm.
Like with that role of
Oh, yeah.
Pennywise. Probably not physically right now because he's old as shit.
Yeah,
And
he's in
he's
a
got-
wheelchair now.
Physical, yeah. Fuck, man. I feel bad for the guy, but he was a
But
fucking legend.
He's still got a good heart though. He's like I saw a
Yep.
picture a couple of weeks ago, him signing pictures of and pop dolls of it. So he's
Now, I have a question. Is he older than Sid Haig?
yeah,
I gotta Google.
I think so.
I'm
I
pretty
would
sure.
say
What is Tim
he's got to
Curry's
be
Tim
around
Curry's almost like-
68 to 70.
Tim Curry is 74 years old.
Yeah.
He's
still pretty
74.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. How old was Sid Haig in
He was-
2020?
I want to say he was 60 something.
Sidhay died September 21st, 2019
Oh, okay.
at age 80 in Los Angeles.
He was
At
fucking
age 80. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
You're right. You know what? You're right. I remember seeing black and white videos of Sid
Yeah.
Dang.
back in the day. You're right.
You guys ever see a side-by-side
Yeah, he
picture
was
of young
80?
Tim Curry and Bill Skarsgård?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
see
they
that.
look
He looks
Just the
so
eyes.
fucking alike. Yeah, it
He
is.
Yeah, they
What a
do.
crazy guy.
Insane.
Like the eyes. Yep.
You know,
Like,
also, I think that's why Skarsgård was so good is because he had Tim Curry. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not saying he was exactly the same, but you could tell he did channel Tim Curry a little bit in some of them scenes.
yeah.
I seem more
How old?
sadistic
How
to
old
me.
is? How old is he?
Hold on.
Bill?
Skarsgård?
I
How
think he's
old
27
is Skarsgård?
when he started who did it.
Bill
Yeah, he's
Skarsgård
got to be around 30 now.
He's 29.
So he grew up watching the original. So you know he.
Oh, hell
fucking-
yeah.
He went to the. He went. I like his portrayal of it. 100%.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Whose look do you like more, original or remake?
Tim Curry.
Yeah, dude.
Original.
Like, so I really like both It's. But I also like the practical effects of the original It, and I find like that the remakes, they kind of have like, they're kind of like too cinematic. You know what I mean? Like, for my taste, anyways. But
Right.
like as for looks, because I think the majority of Pennywise's like looks and shit, like in the remake, is like CGI mostly.
The
But
first one, not as much. The second one, yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, second one definitely
They fucked
leans
up on
heavily.
that. They totally
I didn't-
fucked up using too much. They used too much CGI.
What were your thoughts on the remakes? Since we're technically on the fucking discussion.
All
of
right. The reason why I think the original is better is well, obviously they're two different movies in two different eras, but to me, a clown is Tim Curry. Like he portray, like every time I see a clown, I think of it.
Yeah.
Of Tim Curry. So that's the vision of me of a clown. The new one, don't get me wrong, he was fucking badass, but I think he was a little more evil looking than, like, the kids were already scared of the clown. Like if you saw a clown, like you should be not like cool looking, or like, you know, at least some like nice looking, or think
Yeah.
you should nice. The new one, phenomenal, but to me, you could already just tell he was evil right away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, like but when he first like started with Georgie, he was like, "Hey, Georgie." I don't
Yeah,
know.
the sewer
He
scene was fucking
progressively got
amazing.
creepier.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I love his
Yeah,
voice
that's
in that
original,
scene.
though.
And I didn't like the
Like-
teeth. Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking sweet.
I will say my favorite part of Skarsgård was actually his eye, his lazy eye.
Yeah.
Knowing that,
You're so
and
good
the
at that.
drooling. I actually did see a commentary where the director said
Oh,
every time he would talk, drool would come out.
Yep.
So he was like, "That looks really scary. We're not going to edit that out. We're actually going to keep it in the movie," which
I
I thought added a little bit of
loved it.
authenticity to it.
Yeah.
I love how he can move his lips. How he gets his lips like really close and like the
Yeah.
bottom lip.
Yeah.
And I do also got to say the casting of kids, I do
Perfect.
feel was better in the remake.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
I did.
100%.
They did a good job with the original. There's some really good actors in the movies, but
Yeah.
it's just
like,
something
when it-
about them
when it-
kids. It's like they were more like how we were as kids, like swearing and just
Yep.
being
Yeah.
normal kids.
Exactly.
But you got to remember
I
those
could
kids,
relate to that, and I grew up in the '80s, so
I would say it was set in the late '80s, so
the kids in the original,
yeah.
that was like the 50s, right? Or 60s?
Yeah. So in the original, it was the 50s, and in the remake, it was the 80s.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
No,
88.
was it? Yeah, you're right.
Because
Yeah.
what they wanted
What?
to do,
yeah,
what they wanted to
it was
do
50s, and then the second half was in the '80s, and then it's funny this movie started in the '80s.
And then present, right?
Yeah.
Well, the second one took place in 2016 when the first remake came out.
That came out
Oh,
2017.
So yeah. So did we get around to everybody with it?
I think so, but I've also got one more thing.
My favorite
Okay, one more
Skars,
thing.
my favorite Skarsgård scene is with the dancing scene, where
Oh,
he's
yeah.
getting his fucking legs. That's the way the camera moves. That
Yeah.
creeps me out.
Well, Pennywise
They should have played Phil Collins' "I Can't Dance" in that scene.
Dance.
Or
Dude,
unusual.
you know, if you actually like mute that scene and play any song, he dances perfectly to that song, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
they
gotta-
did like Britney
He was all over
Spears and a bunch of
YouTube.
others. Yeah,
I gotta do that after this is over. I'm gonna do the man behind the mask.
Hell yeah.
I will say, another aspect I like from the 2017 actually showed the kids floating. It's a small thing,
Yeah.
but like he's always like, "You'll float too."
Mm.
We all
All that
down
stuff.
here.
hey, Georgie.
And whatever you down
I'm
here.
Pennywise,
Oh,
the
no,
dancing clown.
So
I could
my
play that
favorite
part.
scene, I don't really have a favorite. Actually, no. Okay, so favorite scene from the first remake would have to be when, oh fuck, what's his name? It'll come to me. You guys will fucking help me out. But when the kid falls on that table and he breaks his arm,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
what's his name?
Richie.
No,
Is it
Richie's the
Richie?
one with the glasses.
Wasn't it Eddie?
Eddie.
Eddie?
That's
Yeah,
what
was it
I-
Eddie?
Eddie.
Yeah.
What the scene? Okay, so like I said, I like practical effects more than CGI, but the exception for this was when Bill Skarsgård comes out of the fucking fridge. And he's all
That's
distorted
fucking
and
creepy.
shit. He's like, "Time to float." It's like, oh,
Time to float.
that
Yeah,
thing-
that's one thing I wanted to ask. Who here actually seen it in the theater?
I did.
Me.
I
Now,
was
the
going
scene
to-
where they're in the garage, tell me that did not scare the shit out of you,
Dude, I
because
fucking-
I
Oh, yeah.
jumped out of my chair.
I was in the
I
front.
Same here.
I bought it, like the first It on Blu-ray. I have them both separately. I have the original and the 2 remakes separately. But so I watched, like, I think it was my mom's first time watching it, but I watched it with my parents.
Right.
Fuck, like a year ago, I think. But we were watching it, and then that scene comes up. Everything goes quiet, and my mom's like, "Oh god, oh god." He pops up, and my mom fucking screams, dude. Like, she fucking. Oh my god.
I will
Dude, I
say.
straight up looked like Shaggy on Scooby Doo when
Oh,
that scene
yeah.
came on. I think
Yep.
my hair was even standing up.
Oh
I
yeah.
seriously like jumped out. I never get scared in a movie, like ever.
I
That
will
got
say.
me.
Oh,
I will say that has probably been the one movie in a very long time to have a really good jump scare.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit.
It was done right.
And then
Yeah.
I was super excited for the second part because I was like, fuck yeah, but the second one was, I don't know, wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, a lot of people think the second one is dog shit compared to the first one.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think they rushed it, and then
Yeah.
they rushed it and used too much CGI. That's my opinion
Yeah.
on it. But the
It-
fucking
Like,
scene with
kinda
the
had
old
to be.
lady,
If they
scene with
would
the old lady was fucked up.
but the
Dude, that
casting.
scene, like, I thought that scene could have been better without the fucking. Because, like, okay,
Well, once they showed her face, it was all over. It was like, okay,
Exactly.
not scary.
as soon as Jessica
Oh, shit.
Chastain turned around,
If they just kept it at her legs and like,
You.
they should just kept it as like her legs or something like that. Cute. The way I'm like Jay from Wham. Like I hate the weird contort shit. That
Yeah.
shit bothers the fuck out of me.
Mhm.
So
then we
when
wouldn't
I
have seen
saw
that.
her walking and her legs were all fucked up, and I'm like, this is creepy as shit. But then they showed her face and she was like, ugh, stupid CGI, and I'm like,
yeah,
come on, really?
it would have been so much better if it was actually just
Just put somebody in makeup.
yeah, or just don't show her face at all.
Exactly.
I think if they cut a lot of the
It
scenes
would have been cool
out-
if she had a blank face, like nothing.
Oh yeah, that would have been fucking sweet.
I thought you said a Blake face. I was like, what?
I got like no facial features. Come on now.
So in
What are you saying,
the
Yeah,
Bradley?
can you imagine Blake's face running around on that body? My God.
Someone's got to Photoshop that.
oh god,
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You were saying, Bradley?
I don't think that movie should have been 3 hours. I think if they would have cut a lot of it out and pieced it together better than it was,
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
would be phenomenal.
I'm sure
Well,
there's a
that's the
fan
thing,
edit of the
those
two movies
things-
together.
But Bill Hader was fucking
I'm a
phenomenal.
fan because,
Yeah.
like I said, the newer movie follows the book way more closely.
Yeah.
They even kind of touch on
With
the
the hobo,
sexual
too?
scene
Yeah.
with being blood brothers and sisters. So,
Yep.
it all in all, I liked it. I
Yeah.
just
I like it too.
I am on board though. They showed too much of the kids in the second movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
oh
I
yeah,
don't
and
think
the
that's true.
CGI with the
I don't-
kids,
I don't
man, it was way too noticeable. That I found, anyways.
With the girl and Ben, or that fat kid's name, what's his name?
Ben.
Ben.
No, no. Yeah,
That
man.
girl and Ben in the school, and then she her head caught on fire. Like, that was just stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's Ghost Rider now.
Ghost Bev.
Her hair's
Um,
Henry Fires.
Do you guys want to move on to
Amber
Terrifier?
Fires.
Yeah, let's.
Terrifier for
Oh,
a
no,
bit?
I got,
I want to.
one more thing I wanted to say is, like, I thought the casting of the adults was pretty spot on, too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Except for
yes.
maybe Ben.
The guy who played grown-up Eddie looks just like young Eddie.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
No.
Oh, James Ransom. The guy from Sinister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 They literally look exactly fucking like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was great casting.
Well, okay. So the scene where Eddie goes to the pharmacy to pick up his shit,
Oh
or
yeah.
his clothes or whatever.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No,
Oh,
no, not that. It's the transition from young
Oh.
Eddie to
Oh.
yes.
Eddie.
They
That
were
was
just
sweet.
no, that was just them showing off, like how
Yeah.
good they did it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, when Henry Bowers like stabbed him in the cheek, though, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be fine, but it's still a cheek, and I got a lot of cheeks, so I was kind of thinking about that.
See, I have another nitpick with that because in the first movie, Henry Bowers fell down that well, and there's no way he could have survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's movie logic, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, the fact you're dealing with a supernatural clown, anything's possible. I guess
Yeah.
Exactly.
there wasn't much realism to this movie.
No.
I don't know if that's how they're
There
doing
never
it.
really is.
I don't know how that's doing it if like in the movies, but he's supposed to be like some like creature from another dimension,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an alien.
Yes.
from another-
Universe. He's
Yes,
an
he is.
alien. Yeah.
The only
See,
reason
and-
why he portrays Pennywise the Dancing Clown is because he likes Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Yeah, he thinks that's what people were
What kids
afraid
want,
of
yep.
at that point
Yeah.
is clowns.
Yeah.
Because in the book, I remember he actually like transformed into like Jaws and like Frankenstein and other things like
Yeah.
that to scare kids.
Yeah, the Wolfman, bunch of different
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys because this is sort of off topic, but not really. Okay, so we were talking about like Pennywise being like transforming into like anything, right? So
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I was reading an article about Bruce Campbell. He wanted to make like I don't know what the fuck it would be called, but it would kind of be like a mix of like,
crossover?
everything. Like, yeah, like a big ass crossover event.
Oh, fuck.
But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's gonna bring in Freddy or Jason or like fucking Chucky or whatever. But like,
I
how
really
would
wanted-
you guys feel about that? Like, if we got like a big ass like crossover event.
I heard that there was going to be, or that there was talks of, wasn't it Freddy versus Ash
Chucky.
versus, was it Chucky or was it Freddy? Freddy versus Ash
Freddy-
versus Jason.
I don't know. I was saying that there's also one of the things people was trying to make was Freddy versus Chucky.
Yeah,
I would love
because
that.
their character is somewhat alike, I guess.
Jason would just
Yeah,
I
fucking
wanna
tear
see
him
Le-
apart.
How awesome would that be?
What?
What?
Leprechaun for Chucky.
Fuck Leprechaun.
No.
I'd be okay with
How would you guys
the
feel
mixing of the
about-
franchises as
Yeah.
long as it's a one-off.
Like,
How would
why
you guys
can't we get like a
feel about-
Marvel Universe like movie where like they all come together? Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's
in
what I
the
want.
world of Leslie Vernon, all that shit's supposed to have been true. Like everything, so.
that'd be-
How would you guys feel
I
about
love-
Art the Clown versus Pennywise?
Uh,
I gotta go Pennywise.
Anyways,
No, like I'm.
we haven't seen enough of Art, and I think he's more supernatural than anything because I survived that movie, so. I don't know.
What I'm
David-
saying is, would you guys want a movie out of it?
Oh no.
No, I think it would be cool.
Video on YouTube, hell yeah. I'll go for that.
True. Yeah.
Fucking the son do a superpower beatdown of it.
All right, so we'll go on for about like 20-ish minutes, and
Alright,
then
let's talk about
Right, let's
scoop-
talk. Let's talk about.
anyways. Oh, go ahead.
you're breaking up.
Yeah, I know there's
Let's
such
talk about
fucking bad delay and stuff. Oh, Brad, are you good?
Yeah, let's talk about Captain Spaulding.
All right, let's do it.
Balding.
Clown I love.
I loved that fucking scene in the first movie
Mhm.
where he's just like, fuck your grandma.
Fuck your grandma.
It that set the tone for the movie. So I
Yeah.
love.
Wasn't he selling fried chicken too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the matter, kid? Don't you like clowns?
Honey,
Don't we make you laugh? Ain't we fucking funny?
The first
Oh,
time I
I'm gonna
watched-
come back and kill you and your whole family. I just can't believe he had enough balls to punch PJ Souls.
Yeah.
True. True.
That's pretty epic to me. I mean, she got killed by Michael and knocked out by Captain Spaulding. That's a pretty good career.
Yeah. Not to mention, she was in Carrie as well.
Yep.
Was
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the original Carrie. That was before Halloween
And
too.
then Jay, what was
Did you
the,
know
what was the
that?
other?
Did you guys know that PJ Souls actually played the teacher in Halloween 2018?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did
it was
know
her
that.
voice, yeah.
It's like way later though. That was fucking cool.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
think
what were you gonna say, Michael?
What's that? What was the movie she was in with the Ramones?
Oh fuck.
Was it High School Rock?
Oh, dude,
Yes.
are you talking
Right?
Yeah,
That's a great
I
movie.
think that was the name.
Yep.
about? Wait, what?
What?
I'm confused now.
Well, this is way before your guys this time.
This
It's an
is
old,
yeah.
it's an old
PJ
timer.
Souls
It's an
was in the
oldie
movie
but a
with-
goodie.
Yeah, it's got the Ramones in it.
I was gonna say,
Back when me and Michael wore bell bottoms.
like, no, I was gonna say the only like movie that I know that has the Ramones in it is fucking Idle Hands, when the Offspring plays the Ramones. At the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
And fucking Dexter gets.
I love when the hand comes down and rips his fucking skull off.
Oh yeah.
The singer.
Damn.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, man.
No, you can't.
What did you think of Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story?
Dude, that was one of my.
Did you find him
Alright.
scary in the opening
Horror
scene?
Story.
Because I did.
Okay.
He's creepy, but I don't really watch. Sorry.
That was my first season I ever got into. I never watched any of them before, and I was so fucking pissed when they killed him off so quick because that was
Same
the reason
here.
why
But
I
that,
was
that
watching the
initial
show.
scene, though,
When he walked
that
up on the
initial
girl-
scene where he walks out to the chick and the girl, though, my
Yeah,
God,
the-
he looked fucking scary, man.
with the fucking scissors,
Yeah,
He's
I'm
just
not gonna lie,
fucking-
like, that shit was creepy.
that shit scared the hell out of me, dude. That was what's that guy's name? The actor.
I know he was on like
He's-
Drew Carey show.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome though.
I haven't actually watched American
Twisty the Clown.
Horror Story.
I would love to see him
I didn't
play
get that. Could you try again?
like a movie role, like as a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do it.
On
Have you
Netflix,
seen the movie Clown?
the debt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Is
one.
that the one where the note where he can't take the
Yes.
mask off? Yep, that
Yes.
movie. That's a good movie.
You guys want to talk about Terrifier?
Hell yeah, I want to talk about Terrifier.
All right. Okay. So just before we get started, I just wanted to say we are, for anybody who's watching. I don't think anybody's really watching right now, but hey, fuck it. We're gonna do a live commentary sometime with David Howard Thornton. Yeah, David Howard Thornton, and that'll be fucking sweet. We're gonna watch the original Terrifier. All right. So who wants to go first?
Me. I fucking love this movie, and I think Art the Clown is one of the best characters of the last 25 years of cinema.
Yeah,
Def-
I
And
agree.
his performance fucking encapsulated me. It brought me in. I absolutely fucking love Art the Clown, and I can't wait to meet him and actually meet him in September when I go to Texas Frightmare.
Okay, I have a question for all of you, and it's
What's up?
okay. So you know how people say if you find out why Michael kills, it doesn't really make him scary anymore.
Well, not as scary, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for Terrifier 2, David, the only thing he would tell me about the movie was that you find out what the Terrifier is. Do you think that would make it less scary, or do you think it would make it more scary?
Depends on how well. It depends on how it's done.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like if they're, because basically we already just think that Art the Clown is just some dude in a fucking clown costume, right?
He fucking
you-
survived it. I mean, he's kind of seems like he's more than just a human, considering
Oh
what.
yeah, sure. Like,
Yeah.
here,
Shot
like
fucking
obviously the final act shows that he's clearly more than human. But
Yeah.
I mean, like it could go two ways, right? Like it could either go good, where people are like, "Oh shit, I like this kind of like alien type Terrifier type thing," or it could be
Yeah.
like, no, I don't really like it too much.
if they
Well,
if
if you
they
watch
do
like
it,
if you watch like
it,
All Hallows Eve, like
Oh, hold on, you got
the
cut out.
plane, the plane.
the plane, master, the plane.
Dude,
What
I
were you saying,
thought,
Toad?
I thought a plane was crashing into my house.
We good? No, but
You might.
like if you ever watched All Hallows Eve, like the Damien Leone's first movie or whatever it was, Art the Clown like progressively gets more like monstrous as that movie goes on. Like his appearance, I fucking love that.
I was gonna say if they're gonna reveal like what he is or what if he's some kind of entity or something, they should do it at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Make that like reveal it and then end the movie.
Yeah,
because that,
people
that way
like,
it'll actually set up
Yep.
the next movie.
Yep.
Or the
I
director
want like
like, no, fuck you guys, we're not getting another movie.
I want 13 more Art the Clown movies. I'm just saying that.
David said that they're going to. Their plan is 3, and that if they do any more movies, the only way David is
Alright, say that again, Brad.
we keep getting cut out by the plane.
It's like going to the hospital.
I
Planes
asked,
keep flying shit.
I asked this very question, and he said that their plan is to do a trilogy, and if they do more movies, the only way David comes back is if the script is good. If the script is not good, he will not do it, and he'll tell him no.
So he's taking the Doug Bradley approach.
Yeah.
Well, did that work out for Doug
But you,
Bradley?
you
Because have
gotta
seen the
respect him
sequels?
for that though. You totally gotta respect him for that.
Yes,
That
I
means
do.
he's really into the character then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that, but in the same sense, do you really want someone to come in and ruin the role and
I mean,
then make the
Well, I think
guys
if
a
you
joke?
don't, I think
'Cause
if
I
he
always
doesn't-
look at it like that.
if
I
he
mean, if
doesn't
he
come
leaves
back,
off
I
at
don't
like
think one
one
gets
point
made.
because if he leaves off at one point because the script isn't good, then I just say if that's a good jumping off point for other people to watch the movie to not stop watching the movies or whatever.
I'm one of those people though that
If-
firm believer. People always remember the bad, not the good.
Yeah.
If it happens,
That's
if it happens
technically-
without him, it's just gonna be another wrong turn.
That's technically
Exactly.
scenario.
That's technically what David did because David wasn't the first actor to play him. He took over.
No, I wasn't.
No, but
Where,
he
where,
did.
wa- what was his? Where was his first?
He
what
brought
was,
life
when
to
did he
the
first
character,
appear?
though.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the first movie Art the Clown was,
and it's
Brought
not
it.
David.
but it's not David.
No.
I gotta check that
Who is
out.
it? Who plays Art the Clown in
I do not know.
Is it an actual movie or is it like a YouTube thing?
It's a movie.
Oh,
It's a movie. Okay.
Actually, it was a YouTube thing that then they turned that YouTube thing like into a movie.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. See who
Yeah, I'm
plays.
doing the same too.
I know. I can't think of his name, but I know I'm friends with the dude on Facebook.
Oh, it's
Damien Leone. Oh, that was the director.
Mike Gianelli. I think
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who plays Art the Clown in All Hallows Eve from 2013.
2013. Damn, that was a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys notice a visual difference? Because the clown looked very similar to me.
Okay, yeah, not really. Like I didn't really see a noticeable difference except for like the facial features.
Yeah.
Do
Because
you guys think he looks more like
David
a
Hart
jester?
Thornton, just looking at David Hart Thornton, he looks like a lanky fucking dude. Like he looks tall, and he has kind of like a thinner face, I guess.
I don't know if it's me or you guys can say what you guys feel about this, but to me, he kind of looks like a jester.
Yeah, like a court jester. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Absolutely.
I love it.
You know,
My buddy.
in the Halloween movies, you hear like Michael breathing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that you didn't hear anything from Art. Like nothing.
Yeah,
Even when he got stabbed or whatever, he didn't make a noise.
Yeah,
The diner scene
I
is
think-
fucking creepy.
I think
Yeah.
part of
He
his
just-
clown character.
Oh,
I
it's so
think part of his
creepy.
clown character is that he's a mime too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's black and white too, so he's not exactly a colorful clown.
Five.
Oh, you guys are working on that. You gotta go whenever Dad goes to
All right, dudes. So we've been going on for
49:34 for me recording. So
49:34 recorded.
yeah,
All right. So how much time? Okay. So yeah, we got 51 minutes on the live stream. The live stream looks frozen right now, so I don't think we're gonna be able to.
we'll upload it later.
Yeah, we should be able to upload
Yeah.
it later. Hopefully, But yeah,
Oh
you
no,
got for a little bit longer, or
I have one more.
Yeah, we got a
Please go
couple
on for
things,
an hour.
couple more to talk about.
One more
Alright.
Yeah, we like Killer Clowns from Outer
Yep.
Space.
I
Can't.
haven't even watched
You-
that.
you
movie,
gotta
so
talk
guys
about that.
tell me about it.
I have
We-
one.
we're-
The clown from Zombieland.
I have one more
Haha.
question for each of y'all.
That clown was creepy as fucking.
Was it Bradley?
I have one more Terrifier question, and the same questions for each of you guys.
All right.
From the movie, what was your favorite kill or your favorite scene?
Oh,
What the fuck? The diner scene is my favorite
Yeah, the
scene,
diner-
and the Saw kill is my favorite kill.
Yeah, where he cuts the girl in half.
Yeah, I think
That's one of the
Yeah,
goriest
I'm-
things I've ever seen.
I'm agreeing
I'm
with that too.
completely with Blake on that one.
Okay.
That's one of those things I had to watch like 5 times.
Mhm.
I really see this.
Man, he's really getting his rocks off.
I just love how the movie was
Like,
filmed
oh.
really dark too.
They told me the way they did that, they had buckets of fake blood, and while he was cutting a dummy, they just threw the blood at the ground, and they mixed it all together inside her, and it all just sprayed out all over the place.
Fuck.
That's
Nice.
so sick though.
That sounds fun.
I love that he took a selfie with her
Yeah.
afterwards. Like, this is a guy that enjoys what he does,
Well,
and
yeah, that's because the chick took a selfie with him and he didn't like it. He's like, "What the fuck?" So he's like, "Yeah, fuck with
like, he
her."
was gonna kill her already, but now he's really gonna kill her.
Like, so how did you get in character for this role? Because this role's kind of creepy. Like, you got, like, respectively, I said, like, do you have, like, a cruise or something? And he said, no. I got into character because he had stuff happen to him, and he said he just drew all of that out and took all of his anger out in the role. And he said because of that, he made a great he made a great movie.
Holy shit!
Huh.
I was watching a video on, like, about Ed Gein or whatever, the butcher at Plainsfield.
Yeah, the Real Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. I saw, like, one of the crime scene photos. It was like something similar to what we saw, like the sawing in half shit. I had to
Oh,
pause
yeah,
it because I
dude.
knew it looked fucking familiar, and I remembered, oh yeah, it's Airfire.
See, now if we have any questions, we should ask them when we do the commentary for sure. I think
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
We need to like talk and
Dave said that
come
he
up with
will
some questions for him.
have, if you want to know how he filmed something, if you want to know how the day went, just ask and he'll explain it.
sweet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude, man. I'm pretty pumped for this fucking commentary. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's unfortunate that we can't get him on here today, but at the same time, it's actually rather fortunate that we didn't get him on here today.
Because he's making a scene.
Yeah, for one, he's making a scene in Terrifier 2, and 2, the stream isn't going very well.
Would y'all want to do the commentary next week? Because he said that he's free next week.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Do it next Friday.
Yeah. If we can do it on a Friday, yeah.
Brad's face is
Well,
frozen.
actually, maybe a Sunday because I have to work Friday. I forgot.
Oh,
Sunday
I'll be
night
done
would-
work at like 8 o'clock
Sunday
Eastern.
or- I have my kids on the weekend, so Sunday night would be good for me.
My boss makes the schedule, but she puts one day on there, and then you have to come in the next day to find out if you're working the next day. It's really
fuck.
dumb.
Oh, that's
We're
so
talking about
illegal here in
real
New York.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a real life horror clown, John Wayne Gacy.
dude. Fuck.
I
See,
So
I have some
I-
things to say.
I can say like I'm probably been an hour and a half away from the actual house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was up in Des Plaines, and
That's where I first met Michael,
yeah.
down in the basement.
But no, I think it's just weird being so close to like something that was so horrific. And
Yeah.
I actually have a great holy shit, I have a great story for this.
Awesome.
So high school, I was in what class? It was like citizens law or something. We learned about law and stuff like that, and we actually had the sheriff or the officer that arrested him.
Oh.
And dude, he said it was just the most horrific thing he's ever seen in his life or ever had to deal with. He said the smell in that house was so rotten. He said there were bodies in the backyard. There were bodies buried underneath the fucking crawl space. They were in the garage. Dude, it was disgusting, man.
My girlfriend behind me like,
oh, dude, I couldn't even imagine, dude. But
The smell is lovely.
have you guys ever seen the movie Gacy?
Yeah.
From the guy from Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
I think that is a great fucking movie. And I think he portrayed it really well. But dude, that's just scary to think that people are like will do that. It's it's like I don't get me wrong. Like I'm a weirdo. We're all weirdos because we like watching movies and we all know it's fucking fake, but it's entertainment. Yeah. But the fact is, like, some of these movies are really based off real people. It's fucking insane that someone can get their kicks off by like chopping somebody up and burying them in their basement and then going upstairs and having a fucking cup of coffee or a beer.
Yeah,
like, that's fucked up.
You guys ever hear of Albert Fish?
It sounds familiar.
I had to do my English report, my final in 12th grade on him.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
He's a sick bastard.
Well, I didn't have to, but that's the one I chose.
That's what I picked too, no joke.
Michael?
What's up?
Have you ever heard of the Albert Fish?
It sounds familiar, but you gotta refresh.
They kind of talked about him in House of a Thousand Corpses, but basically this dude, like, he liked preying on, like, at that time, people who weren't important to society, like mentally retarded people or black kids or anything like that. And he just he ate them. Like, he literally...
he'd beat them. He would literally beat the shit out of them to eat them. To make them tender.
He was working at a farm as, like, a farmhand or whatever. He literally, like, kidnapped the daughter, like, ate her up in pieces, like, while she was, like, cut her out, like, pieces of her and then, like, ate her and shit.
That's disgusting.
And then he sent a note detailing it back to the family.
Yeah, they actually believe he killed over 200 children.
Jesus.
He killed a lot of people, like,
and he had help, too, at certain points.
He was a sadomasochist.
Yeah, he actually had a guy that helped him here and there.
If you look at his
though, he would literally, he would lock a kid in the closet and just beat their ass, like literally keep spanking them to tenderize them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
While they were alive.
Chicken.
Not to mention, he himself had like 6 kids, and he was a sadomasochist. He always had them like beat him with like studded paddle. He had them beat him with studded paddles and shit like that.
That's fucked up.
And at one point,
we actually have I have a famous serial killer in my town, Arthur Shawcross, the Genesee River Killer. He murdered children here in my town, and literally this little girl, he stuffed rocks in her and let her float down the Black River, and then he ended up going to prison, but they released him on a technicality, almost like a friggin' movie. He got out and then murdered like 14 prostitutes in Rochester, New York.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Arthur Shawcross, man.
Someone forgot to sign the search warrant in the right place.
It was something. Yeah, literally, it was something stupid like that. But this guy was so sadistic. He was locked in prison. There was a couple guys that were going to beat him and rape him. He ended up beating and raping them dudes, like 5 of them. God. He knocked them all down, beat the shit out of them, and raped them.
Wow.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's not a horror movie, but I'm not that far from Tiger King.
I'll be right back.
Carl Baskin.
There you go. Oh,
Bradley.
I haven't seen it, right?
I gotta go. I'm gonna head to work. But
all right, my dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too.
Hey, wait, Dave. Hey, Devin. We never got to meet your girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she'll be here probably in the next episode, man.
Oh,
okay.
See you guys.
Sweet. See you guys.
We're gonna wait on Michael to get it back.
Oh shit, where's Mike?
He'll be right back.
You went to go jack off the thoughts of me. It's fine.
Yeah, I was just gonna say all this talk of murder and killing. He had to go rubbing out.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay, so I'm stopping.
He's down below Jason there.
I feel like there was one more thing we needed to talk about briefly, and that was not really a clown of horror, but Joker.
Damn right.
I know we need to cover at least like 5 minutes on that.
Oh shit!
I'm cool with that.
Let's do that, and let's get off.
I already stopped streaming. Hold on.
Let's do that and get off. I like the sounds
well,
of
this
it.
is still recording though, so.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're still recording. Fuck it.
We're gonna cover one more thing, Michael, then we're gonna go.
Hey, fuck you. All right, that's fine.
Joker.
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 Hold on. This
Mr.
might cut
J.
out. This might cut out, but we can still talk about Joker. Okay, let's talk about Joker until it cuts out.
Mr. J.
Yo, what did you guys think about the fucking Birds of Prey movie?
Didn't see
I
it.
really like, dude, come on, I love that movie.
Birds of Prey?
I didn't see it.
Yes.
I actually liked it more than Suicide Squad.
I didn't really like Suicide Squad.
Suicide
so
Squad was
all order
shit.
for me.
Jack Nicholson's my
yeah.
definitive Joker.
Me
I'm just
too.
throwing that out there.
Dude, I'm going with
Just got the
Joaquin
Ledger.
Phoenix, man. Joaquin Phoenix and Heath
Or
Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah. This is another thing, like where we were talking about it and the new one. Like, I grew up on Nicholson, but then
Yeah.
the moment I saw Heath, I'm like, God damn, this is fucking badass. It's
Something
like
else.
Yeah, he was
finally,
great.
it's finally like growing up watching all the cartoons and all that stuff. It just portrayed the Nicholson all the way up until Heath, and Heath changed that.
Yeah.
And he fucking won an Oscar for it.
Yep.
Posthumous too.
That's amazing, dude. And
So I don't know, I'm in the minority, but I'm just not a fan of Joker without Batman.
Fair enough.
That's why I didn't really feel compelled to watch like the Joaquin Phoenix or the
I
Suicide
love
Squad or
it.
any of that. Like
I
like
Joaquin
seeing
Phoenix.
Batman and Joker. They're like peanut butter and jelly.
You
Yeah,
haven't
but
seen
we've
the new
seen-
one,
We've seen
I
Batman
haven't
movies
seen it.
without Joker.
dude? Jay,
Honestly, I'm not
you
even
gotta
really. I don't have
Jay-
any desire to even watch it.
Jay, you got to watch it.
Dude, you definitely need to watch it. Fucking-
Jay,
Whenever
you
I
have
come
now,
to
Jay.
hang out with you go to Fort Smith, we're gonna watch it. Okay.
I was the same way.
All right.
I saw it in theaters, and I knew Batman wasn't going to be it, so I went in expecting that. And then by the end of it, you're like, "Holy shit, this movie's a masterpiece."
Yeah.
It's so
And
good.
by the end of it, there's glimpses of Bruce Wayne and stuff, and he's in it, but the ending scene is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to watch it, dude.
It's fucking good, man. You definitely need to
Yeah,
watch
Did you
it.
gotta
guys
get-
like the Joker from Gotham, the TV
Yes.
series?
Yes.
Yes.
I think he was actually really solid.
I don't
Yeah.
like the Joker, but I like the guy that plays like Joker's brother or whatever. Who was on the show
Yes.
for the most of it. I really like that. I like that actor Cameron Monaghan.
He was in
Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron Monaghan's
He was in
good.
Shameless, right?
He in
Yeah,
Shameless.
Shameless.
Yeah, that was also filmed in Chicago.
Oh yeah, it was set in Chicago too. I didn't know it was actually filmed there.
Yeah. No, they filmed that shit in the projects, dude, like legit.
What's the scariest version of the Joker you've seen in animation, film, comics, or whatever?
Video game, Arkham Asylum, I
I'd
think
say
is the
New
scariest.
The new 52 version of the Joker from like 2011. Literally cut off his own face and wore it as a mask.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
didn't he
going
like
with,
staple it on or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with Mark
Huh.
Hamill in the animated series. Mark Hamill is
Oh,
terrifying.
I would say Mark Hamill has the creepiest fucking Joker voice ever. It's
Yeah.
the best.
it's definitely
far
I
the
think it's
best.
Joker
See,
voice.
that's the thing too. A lot of people like with
No, the scariest
The
Joker was
Charles
Jared Leto. Because that guy sucked.
actually, how did you guys feel about Jared Leto as the Joker?
I
I
didn't like it.
had a lot. Before I saw the movie, I had a lot of hope for him. Because I know he's a method actor and all that shit. And I was hearing he was pulling pranks, like putting dead pigs on people's shit. So I was like, okay, maybe he's going to do it.
Yeah.
But you guys realize
No.
they cut out. He was only in the movie for like 11 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So they cut out like 40 minutes. And he was supposed to be he was supposed to have a lot more screen time. He was supposed to be more of the villain.
Yeah, he
and
was told those things, but
that
he
movie
screwed
was-
over.
I think he could have done better if they allowed more screen time on him.
Yeah.
Well, I think they just
I
figured he
know.
sucked, so they took the screen time away.
I think at moments he's okay, but then it's like, you're just trying way too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like his acting
And
performance or
I
his
hated
look.
the part when he's like sitting at the table and he's going like this and he puts his hand up and he's like, no, like come on, dude.
Yeah.
Now the chick that played Harley Quinn, she was great.
She
Yeah.
she stole the movie.
I'll give her
What was
her
her
due.
name?
She is great.
Margot, whatever.
Margot.
Margot. I call her Margot.
That's why I absolutely loved Birds of Prey because it was just like her like doing her thing throughout the whole fucking movie.
Definitely.
I'll give that one a watch.
Okay, you guys watched Birds of Prey, right?
I have not seen it.
I have seen it.
Okay.
Probably don't want to talk about spoilers though if they haven't seen it.
I don't
Can
care.
I say one thing without
You can
trying?
say whatever you want.
Okay. There's one scene. I'm gonna say this.
Just
okay?
say it. Just say it.
Just say it, damn
Just
it.
say it, dude.
There's one scene in Birds of Prey that I wish they fucking changed.
Which one was that?
Okay, so there's the scene where she goes in and she's using a gun, but
Uh-huh.
it's not bullets. It's fucking beanbags.
Yeah.
Use bullets. It's R-rated. Use bullets.
I don't know.
Did
I
she,
feel
did,
like
she,
it was
steal- wait,
more.
did she steal it from like a officer or something?
No.
No, it was
No.
one of her
Just walked in
old-
there with like beanbag shit.
Yeah.
Fucking with glitter. I thought it was great.
Oh.
I liked it. The kid is a good aesthetic for the scene, I think.
I just think she's a beautiful woman, by the way.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Have you guys seen her in Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. She's.
Your girlfriend. Hey, your girlfriend's right there. Man.
She
All
says
right.
she appreciates a good-looking woman.
All right. We didn't talk. One more. Did we talk about Killer Clowns?
I
No,
haven't
we
seen Killer Clowns.
I haven't even watched it.
That's a must-watch.
That's a must.
It's the ultimate cheese fest.
It's
Like
on.
straight
It's
up.
on YouTube. I think it's on YouTube for free.
I'm gonna cover it later in the year. Actually,
Dude,
on my channel.
we could do a commentary on it if it's on
Yeah, we
YouTube.
should do that. It's a great movie. Like it's really.
It is.
It's super fucking cheesy, but it's an '80s
dated.
fucking classic.
Yeah.
Super dated. I mean, their goddamn ship is a fucking circus top. But honestly,
It
like,
does have a great musical score,
Oh,
though.
God.
That song is epic.
I think one of my-
But it's all done with guitar. Oh, it's nasty.
Yep. I know
Okay.
you guys haven't seen it, but there's one scene in it where it just always stands out to me. Is like there's one clown that's doing like puppeteers on a
Oh,
on
yeah,
a
with the
wall,
shadows.
on the wall. He's doing the shadow puppets, and he fucking turns it into a T-Rex, and he fucking comes down and eats the people.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I've
it's
seen this
fuck,
scene.
it's fuck. That scene's I love. It. And those clowns back when I was young were fucking creepy.
I can
Yeah, that and the
think so.
cotton candy guns.
Yep, and they fucking the popcorn gun and like they shoot popcorn, literally popcorn guns, and then but the popcorn comes alive. And then turns into
eats them.
they start turning into clowns and like it's fucking weird, dude.
See, that would be better for a Birds of Prey scene. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out and spend some time with my girlfriend. And
Oh.
guys, all have a great fucking.
Ooh, sexy time.
Shut up, Dad.
Wear a condom.
Do you have protection, son? I have a 9mm if you need one.
You guys
Yeah,
still
no.
using? Are you guys still using lambskin up there in Canada?
I don't fucking know,
The
dude.
fuck?
No, they're using saran wrap, Michael.
Yeah, I think it's time to end this.
Adios.
All right, guys. See you later.
See you later, fuck sticks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Meh.